It's right next to me, I ride with it. You got a gun, but you never outside with it. Got a new chain, you look fly with it. Better take your gun and go hide with it. Shorty send an addy, how the guys get it. Have them crack out like surprise in it. Tell them keep your chain, you gon' die with it. Just so in your cash, you can look fly in it.
Yep. Back again with another one. We're going to get right into this. This right here is Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, a.k.a. Silk Sonic, in the big interview. I mean, let's go. Right now, King. Right now, my G. You are. Enjoy. You know what I mean?
Big Boys Neighborhood. It is a pleasure to have these gentlemen back in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. Silk Sonic in the neighborhood. Anderson .Paak, Bruno Mars. Welcome back to the neighborhood, bro.
Thanks for having us, big boy. Bro.
Hey, man, let me tell you, when we had Leave the Door Open, we thought not that it was going to be one and done, but that was such a beautiful song.
It would never be one and done. You know what I mean? Nobody thinks that. You heard? You know what I mean? Ain't no one-hit wonder over there with Bruno or Anderson. You heard? You know what I mean? Come on.
That, you know how sometimes you hope for something to go down, but you think like, man, you know, they're too busy, or, you know, there's these albums that we wait for 5-10 years, but you guys really went in and y'all really knocked out the album like y'all said y'all were going to do. Right. And let me tell you, Bruno Mars, Anderson, man, y'all got a great album.
Thank you, brother.
Now, before it was available to everybody, it's available now on all streams and however you get your music, but before it was available, they sent us a link. Mm-hmm. Bro, they gave us 48 hours to listen to the album. That album went double platinum in my car and triple platinum at the house. And you know how bad it is when something shut off, then I went to go try to listen to it again and it wasn't there?
It's gone.
It effed me up, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, bro, but what I also love about an evening with Silk Sonic is there's no fillers. There's absolutely no fillers, man. You gave us 9 songs, 8 new ones, but it was like not just quality. The quantity wasn't all over the place. Did you guys go in thinking like, man, great albums used to have like 8 to 10, 12 songs on it?
I mean, it's just hard.
Yeah. Right?
I don't think we have 20 good ideas.
Right.
and these songs, I told Andy, I said, if you can't get them with 9 or 10, you're not going to get them with 20.
Right. I hear you. Hey, man, how do y'all know, Anderson, how do you know when the album is done? Because being a creative person, when do you back up?
Yeah, Bruno, you a fucking mastermind, and you look so comfortable up there on what you got on, homie. He said, man, if you can't get them with 9 or 10, you're not going to get them with 20. You heard? You got to will a man with just, you could will a man, they could have did 5, and it would have still been a classic. You heard? Yeah, I mean, real shit.
Wait from it and say, you know what, man, it's cooked, let's serve it now.
Whew. It's tough, man, because, I mean, even when it was done, it wasn't done. I was just looking at him like cross-eyed, and I just was like, B, I can't, just for the sake of my sanity, I think this is it. Like, he'll go until, you know, I think if he had his way, he'd still be in there trying to work out mixes and stuff.
I can fix this, Andy.
We can make it sound better.
I can fix this.
I started paying the engineer, everybody on the table, like, hey, we gotta strike.
Hit the lights.
We gotta strike. But yeah, I mean, I think we all knew in our gut that when it was time, man. Like, it just
He's
felt
not
right.
lying, though. There is a part of it where it's like you have to be sick of the song.
Yeah.
You have to be sick of each other. You got to push yourself. And we're trying to, you know, Andy pushing me to places I've never been. I'm hoping I'm doing the same for him.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that's what it is. It's like until we feel it, and we felt it would leave the door open.
Yeah.
He's singing notes. I'm singing notes that we probably shouldn't be singing.
Right.
Overextended.
Yeah. You're not gonna hear it live like that. We're not gonna promise you that.
Little variations.
Yeah.
How is it, man, with both of you gentlemen being so creative and so great at what you do? Are you able, Anderson, to say, no, Bruno, you got to get back in the booth? And Bruno, are you the same with Anderson, where it's like, nah, I think we
get your ass back.
Say that shit again. Go ahead, Bruno.
You do. Are you able, Anderson, to say, no, Bruno, you got to get back in the booth? And Bruno, are you the same with Anderson, where it's like, nah, I think we
get your ass back. Are you crazy?
There's a lot of him doing that to me.
Are you crazy, Andy? What?
And how do y'all pick how do you pick who plays drums? You know what I'm saying?
He know damn well it don't get on the drums. I put him on a little percussion like Ricky Ricardo or something.
I'm on the bongos.
Little indigenous boy, you know what I'm saying?
and then tell the engineer take that out when he leaves.
Yeah. Select that? Yeah, highlight that.
Hey
Delete.
man, and I don't know like if y'all have a favorite. You know what I'm saying? But I found myself listening to the album over and over and over again, bro. And not only production, not how beautiful you guys sound, but how full the music sound as well. And even on like Fly As Me, like Anderson, the way that you come in on that too. You know what I'm saying? Like and then Smoking Out the Window is damn near comical. You know what I'm saying? like do y'all have a favorite, or is it hard to pick your child?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean,
Yeah.
It's only like 9 songs, so I mean, it's tough. I think the whole album really is like our baby, and I love all the records, man. I mean, he's singing his face off, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know?
Hey man, how long was the process of actually making this? Because you know we'll see people and they'll say, "Oh man," in passing, we said, "Oh, we got to work together," and usually that doesn't mean anything. How long had not just getting in the studio? How long has it been an idea?
I stalked Bruno for roughly
His entire career.
Right.
I was always stalking.
Like, hey Bruno, I'm here.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, I was on tour with him, and he was still like, "Who are you? What's going on?" I'm on tour with you, bro. We want to get in the studio.
Smoking Out the Window is actually the first song we wrote on tour.
Yeah,
That was 5 years ago. We started the idea.
Yeah.
We started the idea.
Wait, that was how long ago?
4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Finally blessing us.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's one of those things that had to happen the way it did because it would have. And the song's not that old, but we always had Smoking Out the Window. We had this like subject matter, and it was on his birthday. I called him over, and that's when we finally finished it. And then a pandemic hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all work more or less during the pandemic? Because we know you couldn't go out and do like big shows or anything that you gentlemen are used to. Does that lock you down a little more creatively?
I think we worked more, and I think that's
more.
what like gave us the juice to make this album, because we couldn't play shows, so we were like, all right, well, we got to make up a show, and Bootsy Collins is gonna be the host, and you know we're gonna have an evening with Silk Sonic. So when people put this album on, they're gonna feel like they're watching us.
And if what we got also, man, and that's available for you now, is sequenced so well. You know what I'm saying? With Bootsy on the intro, and then just like I know Bootsy. And people know of Bootsy, but to take your audience also and present for those that probably don't know who Bootsy Collins is, to also give him a platform. What made you guys think like, man, we got to get Bootsy not involved, but really involved in this project we're doing?
We wouldn't be here without him.
Yeah.
You know, it's dudes like that, and I think we owe a lot to them, and not only Bootsy, but all the Funketeers and all the people that paved the way, you know what I'm saying? And when he heard the music, he knew exactly what we should be called and how it should look, and you know what I'm saying? So it was only right.
Hey man, did Bootsy, and we probably hit this before, but did Bootsy come with the name Silk Sonic?
Yeah.
Damn, that's dope.
Wow.
Were there any other names y'all were kicking around?
Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah. What was it? Robotronics. Fake Rolex.
Oh.
What was
You
it?
can stop there. You can pretty much stop right there. Because as soon as you said Robotronics, I was like, man, we could probably make Robotronics work. Then when we went into fake Rolex, I was like,
It's real creative. Never was one for names.
Yeah, it is creative though. Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, get your hands together for Robotronics? Big Boys Neighborhood, we got Robotronics in here. And then if y'all would have been Robotronics, I would have been like, man, what names did you guys actually have before? Y'all would have said Silk.
Hold up, we could get that word to Mr. Matt, Harry Matt, Robotronics. You heard? You know what's up? You know.
Sonic, I would have been like, Silk Sonic.
Yeah,
What the
exactly.
hell?
Exactly.
Bruno, you had mentioned that Anderson had pushed you to places that you had never been before, and you hope the same
It's called
versus.
debt. I know debt. And now I'm in constant debt.
What did you guys learn about each other working so closely together?
Battle with the diction.
Yeah. Hilarious. It helps.
You see, it's a common thing in this funk thing.
And the magic y'all made out of it. The magic you made out of it, though. You know, see how God works? You see how God works?
He's a psycho.
It's a necessity, Jack.
No, well, I'm sorry. What was the question?
What did you guys learn about each other that maybe you didn't know working together?
I think what you learn is how fun it is to make music. I've been making music for a while. Andy's been making music for a while, and then we got in the room together. He got behind the drums, and then something magical happens. And when we're together and we're singing together and going back and forth and trying to top each other's lines and try to out-sing, you know, and then he'll go and pull out start rapping. Then I'll be looking at him mad.
Right. And then you tell him, we don't need no more of that on here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Start cutting you off. We don't need no more of that on here,
That's
man.
when he started dancing.
That's when I start breakdancing. That's it.
Going back to the little Bruno, like, man, this is where it started, Jack.
Exactly. Straight up.
Exactly.
I've been here for a while.
That boy got the moves, Jack.
Hey, man, go ahead.
When I saw you guys come together, it was one of those things where I was like, of course, like this is so natural. It's like the perfect fit. But was there any pushback for this album from anybody? Like, I feel like you guys would just be given the green light. But was there any of you guys having to fight for it?
We don't do well with pushback. Back and forth.
Never been a fan of pushback. We allergic to that.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Makes me itchy.
Right, yeah.
No pushback.
This is pretty much what it is.
They got when they want.
Hey, we all thought the same thing.
You be wise to get on board.
And I think that you guys got enough of a track record for people to kind of trust what y'all gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I think it was I think a lot of people were just like, really? That's what you guys are gonna, like, a whole album? Not just like one song, 2 songs?
Yeah.
They were talking like, no, we got to do the whole thing because it's a show.
hey, man, on that 777, yes, Lord.
Uh-huh.
Hey, man, there's a line on there. I'm about to buy Las Vegas. Moon walk to the money like a Mike Jack.
Hey.
Like, hey, man, and I'm telling you, Anderson, there's just this funky. There's a time when you know an artist and you'll hear it and you know exactly who it is. You could be in the store and you can hear something. You're like, oh, that's Anderson right there. Let me tell you one great memory. Well, not a great memory, but a memory I have of you. All righty. And I've never shared this with anyone, but your Modelo commercial. Was it Modelo?
Yeah.
That commercial in late June and early July, that commercial ran about 455,000 times. And let me tell you why I know that commercial so well. I was sitting in my room with COVID. Right. And that was the only commercial it seemed like that came on. It was the death toll of COVID, and it was this fucking Anderson Paak commercial.
That's right. It's called balance.
Yeah. You brought me a lot of happiness. I don't drink, but at that moment I was like, man, I want a Modelo.
Modelo never looks so good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you have COVID. Hey man, are we talking about a tour? Like I'm in this.
He got the outfit.
Hey man, y'all messed me up when y'all sent me this. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here wondering why I'm not sitting there with you guys doing the interview. You know?
Should be.
Yeah,
we're looking for management.
Who's texting me? What we talking about? When we hit the road, fellas?
I don't have the link to the Zoom. What's going on?
Master tour. Who got
So are y'all talking about a Silk Sonic tour in 2022?
Hopefully, man. Hopefully we're gonna be able to perform shows and get this thing on the road. But this album, that's what it is. That is our show.
Yeah.
Right.
That list of doom.
Do y'all have everything? Y'all can play everything live already, or do y'all feel like, nah, we gotta? If it's tour time.
You see.
We talking about practice,
right?
Yeah. Practice. Hey, big boy, we talking about practice?
Practice.
But I would love to see a Silk Sonic tour, bro. You know, because, and like I was saying just with an evening with, bro, there are absolutely no fillers. And it's an album that you can put on that reminds me of albums back in the days where you didn't have to skip anything. Of course, you have a favorite or your go-tos, but literally out of 9 songs, bro, like, that's a drive from here to somebody's house, and you enjoy what you're doing. Was it important for you guys to make something that you could listen to? Because we listen, but was it important for you, like, man, if we can listen, they can listen?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
And also, it's if they can't listen, at least we know we liked it.
Right. It was for us anyway.
Yeah.
Like, how did y'all get it?
Yeah. That's what I think. That's what it's selfishly for us first, and then hopefully it's infectious, and maybe we kind of know what we're doing.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
that's it. That's the great part about being in a
good.
group too. It's like we're both bouncing off each other, and both of our influences are pretty identical, but we really are come together when it comes to like soul and funk and that kind of stuff. And then both of our eras, like that 2000s, when we were coming up in high school and stuff. So we have a lot where they intersect. So
they went to the
yeah,
same
man, the
school,
music
too.
is a lot of times starts with what we like for sure. Yeah.
Hey, Bruno, and I'm pretty sure that you've been on tour with a lot of people. What made Anderson .Paak different? There's probably some people that's like, man, he did an album with me. We open perform in Istanbul.
It's the jibs, Doc.
Yeah, but what made you say, man, this guy, I can see working with him?
It's just his God-given talent. He's incredible. And when you see him on stage and you see him and the Free Nationals, you could tell that everything that he talked about, all right, we're listening to the same stuff. And he comes from the same background of performing live and gigging and probably doing the bar circuit and birthday parties and whatever you got to do to make it out. And when we got in the studio, that's what it was. It was just like, you're like your friend. So it brings you back to this time of why you fell in love with music in the first place, like being in the garage with your buddy and playing the guitar and him on drums and just getting excited over the music you're creating.
Hey, man, but that also shows Bruno Mars confidence in what you do. Because with me, if I see somebody that's talented, I don't share nothing with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see the next person in radio. You know what I mean? I don't want to work with you. You know what I'm saying? So that shows me how confident you are in what you do. Because, man, I done turned down many people. You know what I'm saying? Like, Big, we think, nah, let me do it by myself.
For like you said, it just didn't feel like that. It felt like this sounds too good. Even though he's killing on the drums and they're probably gonna be looking at him at that moment.
It don't matter what you do, Jack.
I can live with that.
It don't matter what you sing.
What note I'm hitting or what, oh, this is when he drops this, you're never gonna be able to beat. What you doing? I can't beat that.
Yeah.
But, I'm just happy and lucky to be a part of it.
Hey, man, have you guys ever seen that video of the little kid? He's probably like about 4 or 5. And he's singing Leave the Door Open.
Yeah, I got jealous off that kid. I'm going to find that.
That's the one we need to find and smack up. You know what I'm saying? And we need to hit it with a little lawsuit because I'm pretty sure.
Views.
He didn't clear it.
And it wasn't clear.
No, I'm on it. Yeah. I'm on it.
We got lawyers on it right now.
I'm on it.
As you should, man. And with that being that we can't really speak on it, Natalia, if you will.
Anderson, I saw that you got very much into Halloween. You had multiple costumes.
Oh, yeah.
But Bruno, what did you think of Anderson's Bruno?
Oh, I was dying.
Man.
I couldn't believe him.
That's a great costume.
Very good.
Did you dress up as Anderson?
I called him. No, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that soon. But I don't need to do that on Halloween. It doesn't matter.
Right.
I'm just gonna do it.
Right. Yeah.
On our next show.
Why hide behind a day? If you really want to love them,
yeah,
you just walk in one day.
I don't have to hide. Yeah. I don't have to hide my love.
And then when you walk in, he should be able to say, "Oh my God, you're me."
That's right. And it's just a Wednesday.
Wait,
what do you want me to do?
And any old Wednesday at that.
Any old Wednesday. I don't care. I went to the grocery store like this.
I was all around, and I cashed a check in your name. So there it is.
Bruno, that's my wife now.
What you say? That's my wife? Like, damn, you really dressed up as me.
Bruno, okay.
Hey, man, but you pulled off a great Bruno Mars, though. Just looking at the freeze frame of it. And and I know it's all love, but you probably could have walked out somewhere and somebody would have thought that it was Bruno Mars.
Trust me, I
would have did Bruno dirty though. Anderson, I would have did him dirty. They would have been like,
nice. He was
can I get a picture? Be like, get the fuck away from me.
I was being a prick.
Yeah, he's usually so nice.
No, not today. Not today.
Hey, Bruno, let me ask you this, man. You shared a special moment with someone that I know, and you were at a concert, and she was singing. You were on stage performing, and y'all had this moment. She wasn't even recording. You were singing, she was singing, and it was Natalia, right? Now, do you remember this moment? Because she tell us this moment. Like, crazy. Like, we know that you have performed in front of millions and millions and millions of people, but do you remember? Yeah, do you remember?
Let me paint the scene for you.
Okay.
It was this show at Dodger Stadium, and I pushed these people away. I was like,
And you know how many
"Move."
people at a show in Dodger Stadium, so just keep
and
that
I was
in
like,
mind, too.
elbows up, get out of my way. And I was like in the center, and I was singing, and I wanted to really enjoy the moment. So I was like, I'm not going to record. I don't want to do that. I shoved the phone in my bra, and I was singing word for word. And then all of a sudden, Bruno, you looked at me, and you pointed at me.
Yeah. Do you remember that, Bruno?
I swear I lost it.
Oh, there it is. Awesome, man.
I was like, I took my wedding ring. I was like,
Yeah, man.
don't take it. Oh my God, Bruno
you
Mars just
remember
pointed.
that moment just as vivid as she does, huh?
Absolutely.
I heard that.
We connected.
What was she wearing that night, Bruno?
What was it like? Something black.
Yes. Oh my God.
You know when the lights hit you.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah,
It did
man.
look black, yeah.
Yeah, and plus you wear shades a lot. We don't know if you're getting all the vitamin D you're supposed to get.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
I remember it all.
That's crazy that you remember that moment,
old
man.
point.
Because
It
you
was
know
a good old
what? We
point.
were sitting here, Bruno, we're clowner.
Oh
like,
my gosh,
he doesn't
yeah.
remember that. You know what I'm saying? But thank God. Man, y'all stick around,
I
y'all
remember
radio.
everyone I sing to. Okay. Everyone.
Hey man, and I told her it was like at a Wango Tango or something.
Yeah.
What's the Christmas thing?
Jingle
Kids does?
Ball.
Jingle Ball. Where I told her, I said, because she told it, and I said, man, I had a moment with him too. You know what I'm saying? You were on stage, and I just happened to be in the audience, and we locked eyes. Yeah,
I remember this.
But
it was
you were
weird because
you were
I recognized you. I do remember this,
Yeah.
Big Boy.
Yeah,
Because
man.
I'm singing, I'm dancing. All of a sudden, I look in the middle, and Big Boy's like this.
No,
looking at me.
I was partying because I like watching shows from the audience. So I was in the audience, like you know how you don't have a seat, but you be in somebody's aisle.
Right.
But I love
Squeeze
watching.
me, baby. Turn around and just squeeze me, big boy.
I'm like, Bruno, I love you. I love girls trying to come in like, get back, get the fuck back. What I want to do right now with you fellas,
Right,
hello.
we're good.
Hey man, if y'all strip the album, re-strip the album, I hear that on there. You know I got a hell of a lawyer.
It ain't over till it's over.
Yeah. Once y'all finish chewing that boy that did the Leave the Door Open viral, then I'm gonna sue y'all. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty now, I want to do this thing which is there's something called for real, for false, for false. So if there's something that Anderson, I ask you a question, if it's for real, it's for real, for real. And it'll be something about you. Bruno, the same with you. But what we're gonna do this time is Silk Sonic, we want to see how well y'all know each other. Alrighty? Brothers in the studio for these long hours. We're mates. all
Known
that.
each other for years.
Yeah, we've been putting this together for like
Right.
5 years big. So y'all should know these.
They're breaking up. We gotta go.
He was like, why does Big get more time? You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, the Breakfast Club don't be playing these.
And everything.
He was like, the Breakfast Club don't be playing these silly ass games. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, but as soon as I popped on the screen, I was like, damn, that big boy. Like, damn. Like, man, we thought we were doing Outcast.
I didn't see the eye.
Alrighty, so for real, for false, for false. Alrighty, so Anderson Paak. Anderson. Bruno Mars. He only needs 2 items backstage while performing.
Need a recipe for your company's growth? Customer
Don't need no
first data
recipe.
is your key ingredient. Own your data. Own your
Don't
growth
need that.
with Klaviyo.
Do you know what the 2 items are? We say wet wipes and a bottle of wine. For real, or for false, for false?
That's false for false.
Really? Bruno?
That's for real.
For real?
Man.
American spirit.
You're acting like hell no. Listen, let me tell you something about Andy, and I'm gonna blow up his
American
spot.
spirit.
I'm gonna blow up Andy's spot because every time he's backstage, he blow up my spot.
Go ahead
Literally.
now.
So he's in my bathroom using my wet wipes.
Yeah.
That's more my thing.
Right. He's like, man, you
needed-
got all the wet wipes in here?
All of them?
Hey, man, he was lost during the pandemic. He was like, damn. He was like, man, do I really got to cut up an old T-shirt and dip it in water? Alrighty, for real, for false. Bruno Mars. Alrighty, Anderson Paak used to go by the name Breezy Lovejoy.
That's for real.
That's not. Why y'all give me the easy one?
For
Right.
real.
But
Let
do
me
you
tell
know
something? If he went by Breezy Lovejoy, there would be no Silk Sonic. All
Can
right?
you imagine that? Right. Y'all give it up for Breezy Lovejoy. Don't that sound like some kind of
grown man, no Breezy Lovejoy.
Yeah, Breezy I can get with the Lovejoy. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then there's people be like, you gotta say Lovejoy, big. You gotta say Lovejoy. You gotta say Lovejoy.
I
For
get
real,
it.
for false. Anderson Paak.
Robotronics.
Yeah. We got Breezy Lovejoy from Robotronics up in here. Alrighty now, Anderson Paak. Bruno Mars, for real, for false. His favorite show is Friends.
For false.
Oh no, his favorite show is it's not. How could he actually watch a show? He's been creating since he was like
Right.
3 ounces. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Get your ass on stage, man.
Yeah. They was like, all right, they slapped him on the ass, put him on stage, and he been on there ever since.
Right. That boy been in the Elvis suit.
Even he was in the Elvis suit before Elvis was dead.
What's a sitcom? What is a sitcom?
Yeah.
TV
Like, I was on
Daddy?
stage. I don't know what a sitcom
What
is.
are kids doing outside?
What is that?
Yeah.
It's called recess. Little
Yeah.
sports. You ain't never
Yeah. It's called playing, son. Now get your ass on stage. You got 3 shows tonight. Yeah. All right. Then we got to get on the plane and fly to the small island. All righty now. Bruno Mars for Anderson Paak. His mother brought him his first album, his first drum kit when he was 11 years old.
Oh, that sounds for real.
Yeah, that's for
For real.
That sounds
11.
for real.
You knew what you wanted to do at 11?
I knew it looked cool, and I wanted to do it. And
Did you want it? Like, you wanted a drum set, or she was like, check this
No,
out?
I was playing like marching band drums, and I was about to quit that. And then when I got home, they had the drum set at the house. So then I was like, okay, this is way better than what I was doing before. And I just started doing it. And it was
Thanks,
kinda
Mom.
came natural.
Yeah, man. It wasn't too much noise in the house.
It was a lot of
could
noise.
have, she could have really squashed your dream because I would have bought you the drums. Then after 3 or 4 days, you would have woke up and they would have been gone.
Well, good thing my mom was always working, so it was only me in the house a lot of times. So thank God she was.
I
always
heard that.
out there.
Alrighty, for real, for false. Alrighty now, Anderson Paak, Bruno Mars. He got his Bruno after a wrestler named Bruno. Is that Sammartino?
This is for real.
Really? Is it for real?
Yep.
I
That's
heard
when my
that.
dad, I used to walk around like this. So my dad, in his day, was a wrestler named Bruno Sammartino.
That's dope.
So he would call me Bruno Sammartino when I would walk around.
Hey man, you know, if I had got named after my dad, I wouldn't know what my name would be because I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I guess
Take it there.
I guess my name would be Missing.
I got a tattoo of my dad right here.
Hey, I got the same tattoo.
You guys are brothers.
Hell yeah, you know what I'm
I'm trying to
saying?
get it shady.
Hey Anderson, to this day I don't drink milk. They were like, if he went out to get milk, I was like, dude, where did he go get this milk from? Man, Anderson Paak, Bruno Mars, for real, for false. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming into the neighborhood, man. I wish I had more time with you guys, but y'all got to go and continue to knock down the world. It is a pleasure to have you gentlemen in the neighborhood. God willing, we'll have you in the neighborhood soon. If not, we'll do it back in Zoom. But thank you guys for your time. It's very precious. And like I say, man, an evening with Silk Sonic, you guys, not just because we're talking, y'all have a great album.
So good.
And thank you for spending the time, man. And thank you guys for making that album because I really enjoy it, bro. And it's very great music. Y'all have yourselves a beautiful day, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Yeah, man. Listen, hold up. Yo, hopefully y'all enjoyed this reaction. If you didn't, then that's your problem. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bruno Mars and Anderson Paak. And also, shout out to Big Boy for having him. You heard? Listen, man, y'all be safe out here in these YouTube streets. Don't mind that buffering shit in the background to just stop. All right, and pause that. All right, there we go.
I had no
Y'all be
idea.
safe. What you had no idea? I ain't even gonna listen to you because you full of shit. You know what I mean? Full of defecation. Look, man, y'all be safe out there. Shit, I'm gone, man. Shit, 4 minus 3, 1, and I'm out of here. You heard? You know what I mean? You know what's up. I'm going. Shut up. I'm out of here. Yeah, man. You know what's up. You know.
Niggas post tough, but they all soft. For every word I say, I be owning it. Niggas taking work and they be owing it. When the gun's out, I'm never showing it. You make a wrong move and I'm blowing it. Cause all you niggas pussies and I'm knowing it. Check the diamonds in the watch, it's frozen it. Anything I wanted, I'ma go and get it.